Y'all, it's Sunday Funday. And let me tell you something, it is not fun waking up the day after work. And as soon as your foot hits the floor, the pain. I don't even know if new insoles will help at this point. I think just with this cooler weather, everything's fucked. And it's doomed to hurt. Ugh. I mean, at least I have the day off to rest it, but one day is not enough for sure. So I've been thinking, because I've been listening to the Smosh Reads Reddit stories, and one of the things that I notice about them, and not like Shane's ever gonna see my post on X, because I did send him one about, splurging on them through the holidays because they're rough on me. I did come to the realization that when I hear other people's problems like that, even if they are fake, like I know some of those are fake. Because people are really good writers. Well, I'm a good writer too, but if I write, and if I ever use Reddit, because I never have, like I tried making an account on there and for some dumbass reason it wouldn't let me. I don't know why. It wouldn't let me post anything. That was a long time ago, so I don't know if shit's changed. But hearing other people's problems makes mine not seem so bad. And then I realized, well, I have some that are pretty close to being as bad as what they are. I actually I do want to join the Am I the Asshole thread, because I do have something for that. The only issue is if I make a Reddit account and I'm able to add to that thread, I need a username that has absolutely nothing to do with any of my social media. Absolutely nothing. Something that none of my family or friends would expect. It needs to be completely different from anything I would ever use. So that's the hard part, because I already have the topic for the Am I the Asshole? And who knows, maybe mine will make it on the show. Maybe I need to start posting stuff on there and try to make it on the show. Like I would love to be on there listening and giving my input to different things, but like I'm not a famous YouTuber, so obviously that's not gonna happen. But I need to write. But I can't, because I literally have no energy from work to do it. And I had plenty to write about. I write everything for my content pretty much before it gets uploaded. I have notebooks full of random shit. Oh, jeez. One of my friends is trying to help me come up with a username for Reddit. Wally Shop TV. No. Ugh. I'm not doing that. Because he calls Walmart Wally Shop. I'm not doing that. No. I actually had a friend tell me that I should put all my little Walmart stories though in a book. And another friend told me a long time ago that Amazon has a thing where you can literally write a book on there for free and get it published, and then they would just take, part of your earnings, which is fair. And apparently they have the same thing for videos too, or whatever. But I'm most like, I might look into that. Put all my Walmart stories in a book, because I do have some funny ones and I do have some crazy ones, and I know I've shared some of them here. The only problem is writing a book. Can you really write an uncensored book? Because some of the stories are very inappropriate. Like, our supervisor, like, once he learned that, you're the joking type and can mess around, whatever, he'd go after the other guys and flick them on the nip, right? So it's like, I can't even put that in a book, though. Wouldn't I get in trouble for that? Like, it was funny as shit watching him do it, because he hit hard. He hit one man, he hit one person so hard that, like, at first it didn't hurt, and then they started doubling over in pain and ended up punching the door of the big cabinet we kept in the back where we kept all the ammunition and shit locked up. And then the manager that he flicked was just like, next time I'm taping a quarter of my nipple. So when he flicks it, the pain will go back to him. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, glad I'm not a guy. I would have fucking ran, though. But it's like, that's the only problem with writing a book. You can't put stories like that unless they're gonna classify it as a fucking smut book. Like, no, I'm not writing that nasty shit. I am not a mushy person. I hate mushy shit. Cuddling in bed is one thing, but, like, aside from that, all the mushy shit, like, no, I would never read that crap. I would never read that garbage. That is just not my cup of tea. I have morals. Like, I'm not reading that shit. I don't want to know. But then some of those Reddit stories have some inappropriate shit on them too, so it's just like, not, like, only, like, a couple of them have a few inappropriate things, but, like, I don't know. I'm burnt out already. Like, it ain't even fucking Thanksgiving and I'm burnt out. At least I got a lovey kitty to come home to. She's got a puppy. Look at me. Got a little bit of an allergy eye there. A little weepy. What a lovely baby. Such a good kitty. You wanna come in my lap? You wanna come in my lap? You wanna curl in my lap? Come on. She's smiling. I love that smile. Kitty cat smile. Kitty cat smiles. Kitty cat happiness. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. And then trying to sniff my coffee mug. No. You don't want that. You are little Miss Zoomy. You do not need coffee. She's like the fucking squirrel. What was that? Hammy over the hedge. When they gave him coffee, oh my god, that was so funny. That scene was hilarious. Oh, and it's funny because I was watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit last night. And most of the times that I have watched that movie, I've not really paid that much attention to it. And then last night when I was watching, I'm like, alright, I need to how did they get all the rights for all these characters to be in that? Because it's literally, you got Warner Brothers, you got Disney, you got all kinds of shit in that. Cartoons that probably aren't even real, but they just made up, the cartoon backgrounds and shit. I mean, who knows? I don't know. But then I also realized, because of the time era that it takes place in, the vehicles that they had, I'm like, you know what? I stupidly want a car that looks like that. One of those really old, bubbly, I can't even explain it, because I don't even know what kind of car those were. But, that shape. I don't know why, but I really like it. It's cool as shit. And it's cars today are just boring. Nothing's exciting anymore. Everything's boring. The colors are boring. There's a few vehicles that stand out that have decent colors, but for the most part, they're boring compared to what they were in the 90s. And I know there's a meme about that too. And I've seen that on Facebook. It's shit. Back in the day, we had this stupid, what was it? The Volkswagen Harley Quinn or whatever. Literally, they called it a clown car because it had 3 different colors on the damn thing on different parts of it. I don't know if anybody still has one of those running, or if they've all been, junked. But actually, no, I'm kind of stupidly curious. Golf. Harley Quinn Golf. 1996. That's it. They're so goofy looking, but at the same time, some of these have had rim jobs. One of them has the teal green rim and in the front, and then the yellow in the back. One of 264 worldwide. Damn, that's how many there were. There was actually one in our hometown in Pennsylvania that we grew up. Wait, there's a Matchbox one? Ooh, I wonder how much that's going for. Matchbox. I'm sure those insane, oh, I just realized the color patterns are completely different on them. They were all, set different. So, one of them may have the driver's side door yellow, one may have it teal, one may have it blue. So all the colors are flipped around on each one. So they're all different. That's interesting. I did not know that. That's so freaking cool, though. Why can't somebody do that shit again just for the fun of it? You know people be on top of that. My dad had a bright green rabbit. Mom hated it. But then I grew to hate it because it was manual and it shifted into neutral while I was sitting in it and backed into our grapevine thingy. Scared the shit out of me because I was a kid and I didn't know what to do. I'm sitting in the passenger side and the car just starts fucking moving on its own and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, holy shit. Because he had pulled it into the yard for some reason. I think it was to get something, and it was kind of heavy, so it was easy to just pull the car up to the back porch. But, yeah. I'm so out of it right now. And I kept waking up last night, so it's like, gets to that point. I was like, as much as I kind of want to go back to bed, it's just like, nah. I know my brain ain't gonna let me sleep, and my body ain't gonna let me sleep. Because I keep waking up, shifting positions, because my hands fall asleep, because this fucking carpal tunnel's kicking my ass, too. I think Prim's in a playful mood, because Poppy's just sitting here like, what the fuck? And I heard the noise upstairs. I'm like, yeah, I know that's Prim messing around. But yeah, I'm gonna stream on Kick this morning, because I want to listen to my game music, and I want to escape reality, and y'all know World of Warcraft is my escape from reality. And it makes me happy. Nobody supports it, but it is what it is. If nobody wants to join me in the fun, I'll see you guys in the next video.